With the population of 5 million, only 73,000 speaks Irish as a first language or are fluent in it. So how Britishers destroyed Irish and how English became the dominant language in Ireland? Let's find out. The English influence in Ireland began in the 12th century with the Anglo-Norman invasion. After that, over the centuries, the harsh policies and practices were imposed to the native Irish speakers to suppress the language. Plantations. The 16th-17th centuries saw a significant influx of English settlers in Ireland because the English crown implemented a policy known as plantations, where English and Scottish settlers were encouraged to move to Ireland and the Irish lands were taken from native landowners and given to them, and the Irish-speaking population was pushed into the more marginal areas. This displaced many Irish families and weakened the traditional Gaelic social structure. Penal laws against education. After that, the penal laws was introduced in the late 17th century, restricted the rights of Catholics, who were the majority in Ireland, and these laws affected education and Catholics were prohibited from establishing schools, sending their children to abroad for education, and priests conducting mass. This limited the spread of the Irish language, especially among the Catholic population. Language policies. English became the language of administration, law, and education. Irish people were discouraged from speaking their native language in favor of English. Legal and official documents were written in English, and those who wanted to participate in governance or legal proceedings had to use English. Suppression of Gaelic culture. The British authorities actively suppressed Gaelic culture practices, including language. Traditional Irish music, dance, and literature were marginalized. The rich old tradition of storytelling in Irish Gaelic was also impacted, as British authorities sought to erase elements of Irish heritage and everything that were seen as a threat to English influence. Economic factors. English was often associated with economic opportunities. Those who speak English was more likely to secure employment, especially in urban centers and English-controlled industries. This created economic incentives for people to adapt English and discouraged the use of Irish. The Great Famine. After all the harsh British policies and practices, the Great Famine, also known as the Irish Potato Famine, occurred between 1845 to 1852. It did the rest. It was a period of severe food shortage caused by a potato disease known as late blight. The potato was a staple food for the Irish population. During the famine, around 1 million people died due to starvation and related diseases. Additionally, approximately 1 million more emigrated from Ireland. The combination of deaths and mass emigration has a devastating impact on the Irish population, leading to a significant decline in the numbers of native speakers. A whole video could be made on this topic. If you want to know more about the Great Famine, I will make a detailed video on this, how this happened and how British made it worse among other details. I will link it below. So these policies and practices implemented over centuries and the Great Famine significantly contributed to the decline of the Irish language. Despite these challenges, efforts to preserve and revive the Irish language persisted, leading to the language's ongoing presence in modern Ireland. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for joining me. If you find this video informative, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Until next time, Salan Gofoi.